Hello, Facebook Live. It is day 23, I believe. 22 or 23. Oh my god, I gotta go back and check which day it is. I've been so busy these weeks. But no matter what, we're here for another live of the 30-day life challenge. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me here live today, or if you're on the replay, thank you so much for joining me on the replay. I can't wait to talk to you today because the topic we're gonna speak about is huge. Like this thing, when you get it and it lands in your body, in your mind, in your system, in your soul, it changes your life instantly. It's like a switch. And everything's different from one day to the next. And this is something that it took me a while to really understand. And so I want to give you an example before we shoot straight into the topic. I want to give you a little bit of a story. So you know how it is that when we are watching a movie or when we are reading a good book, we always have a main character, right? There's always one main character that book or that story, that TV show, movie evolves around. And we are watching that character as the character goes through the trials, through challenges, and through good moments, bad moments, hardships, and challenges. And they prove themselves and they overcome things. And they grow and they evolve and eventually they make their dreams come true or they succeed in whatever their mission is, what their endeavor is. They make it happen. They make it at the end. So there is the process of we get introduced, we learn about the main character, we see what the mission or the dream is, and then we watch them as they move through the ups and downs, the highs and lows of getting there. And at some point there is maybe a really nice plot twist where we think like, oh my god, it got so hard. Are they going to make it or are they going to give up? Are they going to fail? And then plot twists. They turn everything around and boom, they make it when it seems the hardest to do. And they come out on top and then they make everything happen, right? And then all their dreams come true or their mission succeeds and they come out on the other side successful and everything works out for them. And so we know that's how stories work. And when we watch a movie or we read a book, we know that's what's going to happen. We love the excitement of going along and at some point wondering what's going to happen next. Are they going to make it? But deep down we know they're going to make it because that's how stories work, right? So there's a part of us that never questions if the main character will succeed in the end. Because that's how stories work. That's how stories are designed. And then we go out into our lives and we live as if that is not true when it comes to our own life. Your life is a story to be told. And what is true about those stories is true for your life. These stories are created based on the awareness that is a higher truth, that you are the one in your life if you choose to live by that. The one who writes the story, the one who can turn everything around at any moment. You're the one. You're the hero. You're the chosen one. You're the one. The one who perseveres and overcomes trials and challenges, goes through the highs and lows, and then when everything seems lost, you turn things around and you succeed and you make everything happen. You're the one in the story of your life. That's how we're designed. And unconsciously we know that. That's why this is pretty much the plot of every story that we create as a movie, as a book. Okay, there's some special ones, but 90% of all movies and books have exactly that plot, exactly that concept behind them. Because deep down, unconsciously, we know That's how we are designed. That's how our life is designed. That's what we were born for. That's the higher truth for all of us. And that's why we love those stories, because they touch something within us that has long been lost and forgotten. The part of us who knows this is how it works. And this is how it works for us too. If we allow ourselves to see it and to remember and to realize, we are the chosen ones in our stories. In the story of our lives, we are the one. We are the heroes and the heroines. We are the one who can turn things around. We are the one who's the only one who can succeed in our life, make everything happen. And so often we end up living our life because we forget that. We tend to have forgotten that as a society, as humanity. We have forgotten that, and it only lingers in our unconscious and expresses itself in movies and books. And when we forget that, we often live our lives as if we are waiting for the circumstances to be right, for someone to come and save us, for the world to tell us we're good enough, we are worthy, for someone to make our dreams happen for us, for someone to bring the success to us. And that's not a judgment. We all have done that at some point. This is just saying that's not all there is available for you. There's so much on the other side of waiting to be chosen, because that's how we live our lives. We are waiting to be chosen, for people to tell us we're good enough, for the world to show us we're worthy, for success to prove that we can do it. But you will never feel chosen unless you choose yourself. You will never feel good enough through other people's validation. Not truly. Not in the depths of you. The only thing that can make you feel good enough is if you choose you're the one and you validate yourself. You will never have enough success to prove your worth to yourself if you have not chosen that you are worthy, inherently worthy, no matter what you do or don't do. If you have not realized that you're the one in your story, and just because you exist, you are worthy, no success in the world can make you feel worthy. No love in the world can make you feel worthy. If you haven't chosen yourself first, and with that, made it clear to yourself that you are worthy just because you are. You have to see yourself as worthy first. The world will respond to that, it will reflect that back to you, but you won't need it. You won't depend on it to feel good enough, to feel worthy. You won't need circumstantial, outside proof to know that you can do it. It's enough for you to connect with your heart and with your soul, and you knowing that you were born for this, you're the one, and you have your dreams and desires because you are here to make them happen. And in the story of your life, you're the hero, you're the heroine, so you go out and you do it. And it doesn't matter if there's proof or no proof. It doesn't matter what the world thinks about it. You will keep on going, and you will move through the highs and lows and through the challenges and the trials until you make it out in the end and you succeed, because that's what's going to happen. But you gotta believe that you are the one. This is the big switch. The switch from I'm waiting for someone to choose me and to tell me I'm good enough and to tell me I'm special so I can go and live my story, to I decide. I'm the hero in my story. I'm the center. I'm the central piece in my story. I'm the main character in my story. So I choose myself. I'm the one. And if I want my story to go a certain way, I'm the one who goes out and makes it happen, no matter what. Because I can, because I was born for it. Because I wouldn't even carry that dream in my heart if I wasn't meant to live it. Because I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the hero in my story. So I can do it. Once you make that shift, everything changes in life. Everything changes. Because out of nowhere, all the areas of your life where you were giving your power away, where you were waiting for circumstances to allow you to live your life and make your dreams come true and make things happen for yourself, all of these areas, they turn around 180 degrees. And you start seeing things happening for you because you're no longer waiting for the world to give you permission, but instead you go and make it happen. And that doesn't mean you're going to necessarily do crazy a lot. But the things you do in a completely different energy. And that makes all the difference. The energy with which you do things determines the outcome. Not what you do. It's how you do it, with which energy behind it. And when you have the energy of, I'm the hero of my story, I'm the one, I was born for this, I'm gonna make it happen no matter what. If you have that energy behind everything you do, the smallest things can make the biggest difference. Try it on for one day. Just one day. Allow yourself, if there's a part of you that is resistant and blocking that idea, can you just ask that part to step aside for just one day? Just one day to choose yourself as the one, see yourself as the hero of your own story. And then look how your life changes in just one day. And if that doesn't convince you, well then, it's okay. There's no pressure here. You know what's right for you. But give yourself a chance, because I can tell you, if you allow yourself to be in that energy of, I am the hero of my own story, I'm the chosen one, I got this, just for one day, you'll never want to go back. And that part of you that has been resisting and blocking, start to come around a bit. It might take some time, but it will eventually come around. And it's okay if this feels hard to grasp. I have heard this so many times in my life until I got it. Until I really got it. Until it really landed. If you feel like it landed in your mind but not in your body, watch this video again whenever you're called. If you feel like it's just not, you just can't grasp it yet, it's okay. If you feel, come back to that video at some point, do it. If you don't, leave it be. If you feel like, yeah, parts of it landed, parts didn't, give yourself time. This is a really big concept. And this is the kind of concept that once it lands in your cells, once you begin to embody it, once there is that knowing that comes into your body and you really get it, it turns your life upside down. I can tell you my life turned upside down when I really understood this. Everything changed within weeks. My whole life turned around, and things that felt hard and like slow moving and stuck and blocked before, unblocked instantly. Things flowed, doors opened, opportunities dropped in. Like life changed from one day to the next so dramatically once I started living like that. Once I started living like the heroine of my own journey, of my own story. Once I started living as the one. Because I chose myself. And you can too. You were born for this. You got this. You got this. It already is all okay, and it will be even better. Thank you for being here. I love you so very much. If you enjoyed this live, please leave it a thumbs up. If you have anything to share with me, thoughts, feelings about this topic, anything, leave me a comment below. I always love to hear what you're thinking and feeling, what this brings up within you. And if you feel like this is something that you want someone you care about to hear, that they could profit from, please feel free to share. And I'm always happy if this message reaches more people, because this is just such an important one that can change so many lives. And it's about time that we live as the heroes and heroines of our own stories, because then we can make a real ripple. We can make a real difference in the world once we do that. This is like the biggest piece of empowerment there is in the world, in my opinion. If you get that, you're taking the biggest piece of your power back. My biggest dream, my most heartfelt desire, is to see a world where everybody stands in their full power, aligned with their truth, aligned with their soul essence, and fully in their reclaimed power. Because I truly believe that when we do that, that when we reach that point, we will have created a better world. And I can't wait to see it happen. No matter when. This life, the next, the one after, I don't care. We're doing this. We were born for it. And so there's nothing stopping us. I love you so much. Have a beautiful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.